Link building remains an important part for any website to rank in Google's algorithm. Today's question comes from Nicole. She wants to know, what sites should I be targeting for link building for dental practice websites? Now, before I get in and answer this question, my name is Ryan Stewart. I have built multiple 8-figure agencies, and I help agencies and consultants just like yourself scale past 7 figures in revenue with system processes and answers to the test, if you will. So today's mailbag question, Nicole is a Blueprint member, and I'm gonna break this down for you. So here's what I would do for all of our clients for our agency. So my agency, Weber's, we service legal clients. Not too unsimilar from dental clients. Obviously, they're 2 different verticals, but in the sense that the acquisition process for those businesses runs mainly on Google. Both of those businesses are lead generation-based businesses, service-based businesses, local businesses. So the algorithm that they run on is mainly the local algorithm. But there's also ads that are effective, local service ads, pay-per-click ads. Again, the local algorithm ranking the maps pack, and then the traditional search results below. So when it comes to the importance and value of link building, traditionally link building has been important, but even on today's internet, in terms of punching up in the rankings, both in the maps pack and in the traditional listings underneath, links still play an important ranking factor. So the way that we approach link building is in 3 parts. We have a tiered link building system: tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3 links. Tier 3 links are going to be what we call like aggregator websites, local profile websites, maybe even directory websites. I'm hesitant to use that term because it has kind of a spammy connotation in the history of SEO. But in the legal space, this is going to be profile sites like Avo, FindLaw, Justia, Super Lawyers, any local like Chamber of Commerce profiles, things like that. The way that we find those is we have a VA who just goes to Google and types in Miami DUI attorney, California divorce lawyer, right? Those search terms. And then we look at the search results and we see the websites that are ranking at the bottom in the organic pack. So what you're going to see a lot of in the legal space is, again, Avo, FindLaw. We have a list of like 30 of these websites. So all you have to do in the dental space is figure out the same thing. What are the websites that are triggering in the dental space that Google is telling you are important because they're ranking for these high value search terms, right? They're giving away that organic real estate to those websites that those search terms for Google are worth millions of dollars. So they're giving away organic real estate. That tells you that searchers find those websites important, and therefore your clients should be there, right? And the reason why I love these is that because these are like what a lot of people would call foundational or pillowing links, right? The links that you build that probably aren't going to move the needle on rankings, but build the foundation for a newer business that has no links. And frankly, Google's telling us that you should be on those websites because they're ranking them in their algorithm. So just have a VA or you go through and build a list of those, and then we build those manually for clients. And the way that we do that is during the onboarding process with our clients, because we fill out their Google business profile and we optimize that. We have an onboarding questionnaire that gets like images and like about their business and services. And we basically just take that information, and if they don't have a profile on those websites, we'll create a profile for them and then give them the login. Or we'll just get access to their existing profiles and then optimize them and make sure that we add a link to the appropriate page on their website. So that's tier 3 links. Tier 2 links are going to be what we call like contextual SEO links. So that's going to be like guest posts, sponsored posts. You can call them like link insertions. The way that we do those is twofold. One is we have a list of vendors and brokers that we worked with for over the years, and we only cherry pick the top websites. Those we just essentially will pay the vendor to get us live on those websites, mainly guest posting or sponsored posts. 2 is we'll prospect manually the same way that we just did, that I just talked about for tier 3 links. So again, we'll go to Google, we'll type in Boca Raton personal injury lawyer, right? And then we'll go and we'll take the top 3 lawyer websites in the organic results, and we'll pop them into Ahrefs or SEMrush, and we'll see what type of backlinks they have. We'll just literally just type in, drop it into Ahrefs, go to the backlinks page, and then filter by best links only. And then we'll look at those websites, and we'll see if we can reverse engineer, replicate those links, or even steal those links. So we're basically then taking those and putting those into a database. So we're continuously prospecting and building this database in the background, right? We have a VA that's just doing prospecting, building this stuff for us, like just an ongoing flywheel of link prospecting, putting it into a spreadsheet that's a database of all these different link opportunities. In that spreadsheet, they're putting in the URL, they're putting in like domain rating, they're putting in traffic, and then they're finding contact information, and then we're also training them to send a pitch to those websites to say, hey, my name is so-and-so, I represent XYZ business, I noticed that you have a couple of our, friends featured on your website. is there any opportunity for us to get up there as well? And we have a bunch of different pitches that we'll send to them that are just templated, and if depending on the response, then they'll be like, yeah, it was $500, or like, yeah, submit a post. We'll tag it in that database as the type of link it is. So if it's like a guest post, we need to submit content. If it's a sponsored post, we need to pay for it. So we're constantly prospecting those, and then when we take on a new client, we go through that list, we pull out 50 to 100 websites, and then we'll use that as the link building service. And then tier 1 links, these are gonna be like PR links. So this is gonna be like Forbes, Huffington Post, Miami Times, top tier publications that are traditionally PR links. So again, same thing here is we're constantly building and prospecting for these tier 1 links to see if there's any opportunity. And for the most part, tier 1 links are all pay to play. Like, you want to get on Forbes, $5,000, easy, done. You have a client who's willing to pay for it, cool. So what we do with our clients when we go through the sales process, we tell them, we've run them through our tiered link building system. We said there's 3 tiers that we have. Tier 3 and tier 2, we're going to build for you. We're going to budget that in. Tier 1 links, if you have an additional budget for it, right, we recommend an extra couple $1,000 a month to put into getting you onto Forbes, getting you onto Huffington Post, all these top tier publications. So that's how we do link building. And by the way, Nicole, this is all inside the Blueprint training. I just gave a training 2 weeks ago, and I give you the exact SOP that we use for link building. It literally walks you through step by step how to train a VA to do this link building for you, to find these links, to contact them, how to get pricing. It's all done for you inside the Blueprint training. Just go inside of your school account and you'll see it there. If you're not a member of the Blueprint training, for $199, you can get access to it. So I'm gonna teach you everything, how to run an SEO campaign for clients, how to get clients for yourself, everything that you need to know to build and run an agency in 2025 is up there for you for $199. It's at theblueprint.training. If not, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, Ryan here. Hope you liked that video. If you want more, check out these 2 videos right here on this screen.